This is Kenny and Benny's Iron Man Mark 39 build. We're using the free file from do3d.com, and for our helmet, we're actually going to switch out. That's the do3d one, but we're going to use the Walsh 3D helmet, and we'll explain why later. It really has to do with the way it fits on. So today we're going to take you through the progress that we've made so far. I'm going to tell you about I'm losing 60 to 70 pounds, so we'll give you an update on that. To tie it back to our first video, basically, this is kind of an homage over to Frankly Built. So he did this build, and so we kind of used him as a guide. We're doing some things different. We're going to show you some different things on our videos than he did. But basically the idea is this suit is made for a smaller guy than me. And instead of resize the suit, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to lose some weight and just fit myself into that thing. So we are going to give you a progress update on that. We're going to suit up today, right?
Yeah.
Benny's going to help me out with that.
And we're gonna do the reveal.
We're gonna do the reveal back there. There's something new in the shop. You'll notice actually the whole shop, we kind of gave it a little bit of a makeover since our first video. So hopefully stick with us. You enjoy it. Watch till the end. You get to see the reveal. One of the things that I want to say though is, along the way, you're gonna have fails, right? We have been printing a lot. I'm gonna tell you how much, but printing a lot and we get fails, right? Yeah. This one, I think I messed up. I woke up and it was a filament change. I didn't realize that, half asleep, and I took the thing off thinking it was done, and it wasn't. All right, so I gotta start over again. This one is actually the dog kicked the power out of the wall, and so we had that. That created a secondary fail, but talk about a couple bucks, right? Don't get too frustrated about it. What to do? We just keep on going, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna throw on a different shirt. I'm gonna wear black. So it'll kind of look like what it looks like when we actually suit up. It'll hide kind of what's going on in the seams. So I'm gonna throw a black shirt on, and we will be back, and Benny's gonna help me suit up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now it's time to put this actual suit on.
Yeah.
Benny, you're gonna help with that, right?
Yeah.
Right, he's gotta help me get into this thing. But first I wanted to talk a little bit about weight loss. So if you watch our first video, or maybe this is your first one, you might wanna go back. We talked about scaling the suit. Bless you. We talked about scaling this suit. This suit is actually set up for somebody who's 6 foot tall and, according to Frankly Built, like a 32-inch waist. I am 5'10", and I started about a 39-inch waist. So instead of taking all the time to resize this suit, everybody talks about scaling and armor smith, this and that, I'm going to rescale me. So progress report, we're 4 or 5 weeks in, somewhere in there, and I'm down 16 pounds right now. So I'm started about 242 and I'm about 226 as of this morning. So progress is pretty good there. The idea is these suits take a while, so my hope is to get down, 60, maybe even 70 pounds to fit into this thing by the time it's all done. So printing, sanding, priming, finishing, all that. That might take us 5 months, right? And so that gives me time to get back in shape. So this will be a lot of fun though, and so far so good. The other thing I want to talk about was print time, how much we have into this so far. You're killing me, Smalls. We have 990 hours of print time on our new Elegoo printer. We bought that about 2.5 months ago. So we are running this thing 24 hours a day. When you go to sleep, it's on, isn't it? When you wake up, it's on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. This thing runs all the time. So, but we are good halfway through this thing. Maybe even a little bit more, because I actually got a couple parts that we're not going to put on today. So we are 990 hours into printing with a little bit of hobby stuff on the side. So, but now we might as well jump right to it and see if we can get into some of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben's going to help. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we wear black underneath the main suit to try to hide a lot of the joints. Now, all of this is really just temporarily strapped together at this point. it'll come apart for paint and everything. But we'll wear black underneath the main suit to hide, the seams and stuff like that. We're still missing quite a bit of suit. And then we'll wear white on the hands because the hands are actually white, right? And so that will disappear as well. So we've got 2 arms, we've got shoulders, hands, chest. Should we see if we can fit this helmet on me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Walsh 3D helmet. So we got...
And then try that mask on.
Yeah, so we got some magnets in the chin piece to hold it together, and we will end up automating this. All right, so go ahead and take the suit off.
And then put that one on.
No, so we're not gonna do that one. So that is the one that came with the suit. But I really like the way the Walsh 3D one goes together. It's a lot easier to get into and out of. And so we're gonna convert to that one and use that. So this is the suit up. So we still have, the side abs to do and the booty, and obviously I've got to get smaller to fit into this actual thing.
Captain America.
Right. That actually brings up a point. So people have asked me, well, Kenny, why are you printing this for you and not for Benny? It'd be a lot of fun for Benny to have an Iron Man suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the problem is, you remember how much you grow every year?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. Benny grows 2 to 4 inches a year, maybe even more than that. This suit will take us a good 6 months to do start to finish, right? So he would put on a couple inches just during that time. And then on top of that, he'd grow out of it pretty quickly, right? And all in, a suit like this costs anywhere from $500 to $1,000 when we're talking about all the paint, all the primer, all the electronics inside of it, all the printing time, stuff like that. And so while we'll do things like helmets for him, and he actually wants an arm, I'm okay with doing an arm, right? We're going to save the really big stuff. And then, once you get old enough where you've kind of leveled out, then we'll print you some really cool stuff, right? All right, cool. Well, that is the suit. We got it on for you today. I'm happy about this. Nothing fell on the floor. That's a huge win. Next, we are going to do the reveal of what's behind this, though. You guys have been waiting for that all video. You've been patient. Ben's really excited about ripping that thing down, aren't you? Yeah. All right, perfect. We'll see you in a sec. All right, it's time for us to wrap up our video. Ben's been really excited about this. He's been waiting for this a long time. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, give it a yank. Give it. Boom. All right. That is the Kenny and Benny logo, right?
Yeah.
So Ben actually drew this up on our way back from the lake. He designed this thing, and then he helped me pick out the colors and everything, and we cut it out on our X-Tool laser. We had a lot of fun putting this together and putting it up on the wall, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wraps up the video, though. And what do we say to everybody when we're done?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Subscribe.
There you go. So we're going to do a couple more videos, just some one-offs. I want to do one on plastic welding because I had a lot of fun doing all the plastic welding in the chest. And we got more parts to do. So I want to do one on plastic welding. And then I also want to do one that talks about Cura and Orca and all of the settings that I use in those and how I kind of set things up for printing. And then in our next video that we do where Benny and I are back together, we'll be automating this bad boy, right? So we're going to put lights and a hinge system into this helmet right here. That's that Walsh 3D helmet. And then we're going to keep going with the legs. We got to get our legs done. And then we are going to do some printing with this. This is Flash Forge's flexible PLA. Never printed with this before, but there are a couple parts. There's a neck piece and an elbow insert that they say works really well if you use flexible stuff. So we're going to give that a try, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Perfect.